So we are the Neighbourhood Barbershop. We've been open now nearly a year. Of course, we do haircuts. We try to offer more options for people in our town that we feel like our existing clientele will benefit from. So one of the things will be like trainer cleaning. We also do scalp micropigmentation for the people that don't necessarily have hair, but they still have an opportunity to come into the barbershop and get to experience it as well. So it's all good.
So we've got we're running like an academy for something like young youth full of around the town, trying to open up a lot of stuff for the community. Like the past year, I think we've worked in one of the local prisons, gone in there doing training for prisoners who are on the last little bit of their sentences. We also started offering them. They can come in, talk to us, and then we can help try and source them jobs. Yeah, we've started running a podcast now.
Yeah.
Had some quite big guests on. Yeah, we've kind of opened it up massively. It is a barbershop, but it's not just a barbershop. We're trying to set up a thing for the neighbourhood.
That's it. I think with being called the neighbourhood, we're trying to bring as many people in as we can that we know different things that people can relate to, whether it is music, whether it's training, whether it's events or things like that. That it's just going to be something more positive for people of obviously the neighbourhood around us to get involved with, and just hopefully have a bit of a positive impact on people as well.
I think it was their individual passion about their jobs. This is something they wanted to start their own business, and when I actually received the business proposal, and it was a great piece of work they put through, and I was happy with the business proposal. I wanted to make sure these guys have the ability to start their own business.
I know when we first started looking at it, I think for us, you can go into a normal bank and get your loan, which is quite easy. You only have to go through a few things, but it was almost the process of it. It really broke down everything for us and actually gave us a bit of a reality check with how much stuff was actually going to cost. And I think you have to go through such a thorough process with it, which Habib was really, really good with.
I think during that process as well, we learned so much, even just about business, and cash flow forecasts, and really narrow down numbers and details and plans of how things are going to go. It was also the support afterwards as well with business loans as well. There's a lot of support afterwards that not just going to there's your money, make sure you pay us back sort of thing. It was we're going to really help you if you want, and there was a lot of options for it as well, which obviously appealed to people in our position. Being younger lads, first time business owners, it just gave us a little bit more reassurance as well.
For us, we broke it down and really highlighted where we wanted to be in a year. And I don't know, I feel like we've smashed it.
Yeah.
We've done everything we said we wanted to do. But I think you wouldn't have been able to do that unless you actually wrote it down in a business.
And that's the thing, when you write it down and you see it there and there's time frames within it, it helps. And when you've got that assistance doing that, them projections and things like that, it helps put things into perspective a lot better.
The potential that I've seen it, I knew it wasn't just about being a barbershop. It was more about making impact to communities. Especially, they talked about the charity works they wanted to do, and it was really great to see that it's just not about the business, it's all about paying back to communities. And also for that reason, because the business is more about the community, making impact, working in charity, this was the reason they actually received an award, runner-up award from a British Business Bank for the year 2024, and it was really great to see they're receiving such an award and for their hard work.
I think for me, personally, and probably similar for George, it's almost making you've wanted something to happen for so long, and then you've never really realised you could actually plan it, do it, and then make it happen.
Over the years, obviously, we've been cutting in the town for a while, so we've had a lot of clients, and of course, the conversations you have with clients, you talk about progression and things like that, and I think over the years we've had these ideas of having a barbershop and what we're doing, what it consists of, and it's just really allowed to turn them thoughts into actually something, and use the inspiration from the people that have been coming in and from the town, and create something that's going to be able to benefit them as well as us, and just create that environment where it is It's just a positive place to come into and an experience where it's, you know, very welcoming. I think even with like the aesthetic we chose for the shop, we wanted to do something probably that suited, of course, us, but it doesn't narrow down like one audience, that no matter when someone walks in through the door, no matter how old you are, where you're from or anything, you can all sort of appreciate it. You know, it's not really targeted at one person, and that's what obviously makes it the neighbourhood as well.
My advice would be, if you do love something, come to see us. We are here to help you, and we would do anything to ensure that you can start your own business and be your own boss. Don't be afraid of just asking questions.